Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Everyman Show. Woo! It's season 5, man. Season 5. I can't believe we've done this 5 times. Times a lot of them because it's not just 5 times.
Five.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. I mean, would you? If I had told you, Mateo, man, we're doing this and we're gonna take it 5 years down the road for sure. Watch. Would you thought this guy's full of shit?
I probably wouldn't even think you'd be alive still.
I would think that too. I'm impressed, man. I made these 40s nice and easy, man. Like getting into the 40s, I'm working with it. Like, you know, when you get into a new decade of life, I've learned this already. You know, it's like you freak out because you got into this decade. You don't know what to expect with it. You know, like, I don't know how old you are, but, you know, I
older than I'm look.
Yeah? Okay, well.
At least I like to believe that.
Well, listen, man.
They
say black don't crack,
man.
Hey,
I'm trying that, though. I'm trying that.
Well, and if you're from another country and you move to America, it's like, that's the second life.
I know. It's a reset.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, whatever you was doing, whatever they knew, reset. Whole new. I'm gonna come up with a whole new name. They call me this. Really? That's what you gonna call me from now on. Nobody else know me.
That's a bar right there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a song like whatever you was doing. Reset.
Yeah.
Whatever you was doing.
Straight reset. Yeah. Move and reset. Yeah.
Move
Right
and
on,
reset.
man.
Move and reset.
Oh wait, because that's how distorted we are right now. That we don't even know what point we are in the show anymore. We feel like we're in minute 50, but we're in minute 1.
But that's the energy we need. I gotta crack another beer.
Yeah, well, go for it, man. While I do the intros, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode. I am John Everyman, and we're celebrating that season fit. We're hanging out with the fellas, man. I got Mateo here. I'm running in good company here. He's about as delirious as I am too. I feel it. And we're still here in Central Florida, believe it or not, man. We are enjoying our time out here in Central Florida.
Yo, you should get the Florida's Natural tattooed on your neck.
I would. Listen, I would, but with the orange in the bottom and everything.
Yeah.
Not the grapefruit.
No. You're orange.
Right, an orange. I love Orlando, man. Orlando's like my second home. I love coming up here every chance I get.
Old Town, que la que hay.
Yes.
Shout outs to all the Woodies.
Yes. Shout out to downtown Orlando. Hey, if you guys want to party in Orlando ever, and I mean the real way, I'm not talking about Disney Springs is not a party.
I'm a different kind of man now, but you know, if you ever want to meet a cougar, pull up to the Blue Martini.
Yeah, they got some dollars though. They got some dollars out there, Blue Martini.
Oh man, hey, listen, love me some Blue Martini, and when that's not popping, I go to Cuba Libre.
So,
you can't go wrong.
Exactly.
So, in the house today.
Yes, so sitting with us, man, this next guest of ours, man, I love this dude, man. He has been my hero throughout the whole production up here in Central Florida. He has kept me afloat with everything I've had going on, you know, throughout these filming sessions. He is no stranger to videography.
Yo, you're so fat. I don't know how you would drown. I thought you'd be naturally buoyant.
I float. Listen, I float. Like, there's no need. I never learned to swim when I knew I floated. The day I knew I could float,
I can't float worth for nothing right now. I try.
No, so you got to learn to swim.
Yeah.
But if you have a body like mine, why learn to fucking swim when you can just float?
Oh, you can stand in the pool.
Yeah, like, listen, tsunami coming this way, I'm floating, Baba. Ain't shit happening. You drowning, bitch. You.
Oh man, pros and cons, man. Yeah.
But guys, sitting with us, man, this gentleman is no stranger to video production, which is an interesting and fascinating business. It's not something that easy. Just because you see some asshole holding a camera does not make him a producer. That is an earned right, okay? And we're gonna find out what it takes today with our next guest, man. Sitting with us, man, it is the man. Oh my God, I'm choking. I got emotional.
Hey, I should be on. I can have that effect, right?
Yeah, man, that's what you did. You were choked up there. The man Stone. Thank you for joining us, my man. I am so grateful to have you on this show, to have you help us today on the show. It has been fantastic to have you with me here today.
Anytime, man. I do what I can when I can. That's my motto, you know.
Yeah, and you're a cool dude, man. You're just like so laid back about everything.
That's me, man. I'm a glass half full type of dude. You know what I'm saying? It's never, you could never give me bad news. You know what I'm
saying? Where are you from?
Originally, I was born in St. Lucia. I grew up in the Virgin Islands. I left there when I was about 14. Lived in New York for about 8 years. Went high school, college in New York, and then moved to Orlando, early 20s.
Wow, and you've been here ever since?
Yeah.
That is dope, man. Now, it sounded like you've lived in quite a few places throughout your years. Mm-hmm. Which ones seem to be your favorite?
At the end of the day, as cliche as that song, I'm an island boy. So
island boy.
I believe that's why them dudes like it's facts they singing. You know what I mean? I'm an island boy, just trying to make it. So
I think there's something to the culture where like I can't live too far from a chicharrón de pollo, and every country might call that something different. But if I can't get some plantain,
dude, in my freezer right now, they could be frozen. I buy them fresh. Like you could take me on the islands, but you can't take the islands out of me. No day, no how.
I don't want to be something. I need avocados. I need plantain.
I have an avocado tree growing. I got a mango tree growing. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My pepper tree is outside the house. I got sugar canes in the backyard. Like, yeah, man.
See, he's the epitome of what every smooth guy is. You know, like us cornballs, like looking at you guys going, and we hate you because you're coming in with a cool island accent, and you got the dread, and he's about, yeah, check this out. I got plantain inside the fridge, and like a girl goes, okay, and they follow up with him. And you're over here with your English American accent, holding a fucking hot dog, like, hey, I got a banana inside the fruit basket.
John's about to Drake the whole rest of the episode, just do a fake accent. Be John Everyman, Ruth Boy edition.
Hey, whatever works, man. That's what I think.
My favorite DJ thing I ever did was I would play hip hop and like hits in the middle of a soca night, just for 20-30 minutes. Those parties was those are the best parties I've ever been to.
I DJ'd from like 14 years old till I was like 30, maybe 32.
What was your DJ name? I gotta know.
So Stoneface is in the DJ promotion world. I'm known as Stoneface. If you in Orlando, there's no Caribbean event. There's no promoter out here right now. There's no club that you can't call my name and they know. Because for 15 years out here, we had like the biggest reggae night downtown when we left downtown.
Oh, you did?
Oh yeah, club. Like anybody could Google it if you want. Check, go on YouTube. Club. It used to name Club Limelight when they first opened. It changed the name to Club Lit. Then we went to Club Lux. We went to Glitz. So we've been a few different clubs over the years. So the Caribbean
community is pretty present.
Yeah.
Life in St. Lucia or just in general in the Virgin Islands. Because I feel like we've heard so many aspects about New York, but I haven't heard so much about people talk about life down culturally in the Virgin Islands and St. Lucia specifically.
What was school over there like compared to school in America?
Well, so in regards to school, I in the islands I went to school up to the first year of high school in the islands, and to me, going to school in the islands compared to going in the mainland America, it was definitely different because you would still, because I went from going to school in the islands in St. Croix to going to school in Manhattan. So it was a big difference in the winter.
And Manhattan too. Not even in any particular borough. Like he didn't go to the Bronx for this.
No, but this is before the internet. You know, in Manhattan, you see the whole world.
Yeah.
And being from an island, that's a huge thing.
Yeah. So your days is just different going to and from school. Like I was walking distance from my school in one direction. I'm like 10-minute walk from the beach. The other direction, I'm 10 minutes walk from my school. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's a pleasant day either direction. I mean, even going to school, it's a nice sunny day. There's a cold.
It's like the beach is all around you.
You learn. You spend some time outside with your friends.
Yeah, your field days, your field trips, and whatnot. You still go into fun places. You go into the forts. You go into little whether it's like different attractions or to learn different.
Right, you're still able to see.
It's still an island life to me. Like things people leave the mainland to say I'm gonna go to the islands and enjoy. That's an everyday scenery to me. Like and living out there to me, you don't appreciate it because you see it every day. But
Did you feel that happened to you?
Yeah, I think so, definitely. Like even just going to the beach, I live again 10 minutes from the beach, and then it'll be like months and I didn't go to the beach.
When's the last time you from Miami? When's the last time you went to the beach?
Yeah.
Because like I love the beach. I tried to make it once a week out there.
Yeah.
But I know most people aren't like that.
Have you seen how? Listen, you see how white I am as I layer on.
You're looking yellow.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna tell you that for every layer of clothes here, it just gets lighter until some point it's completely see through. You just can see all the veins and shit.
Yeah, you take the islands for granted until you leave it. Because after living in New York for years and even when we decide to go to the beach and you go to the beach, the water just doesn't look
especially
the same.
in New York. That's a ripoff.
Yeah, come on, that's not no beach. They just call
that's
it that.
Rocks and water.
What's this? Like, that's not the beach. That's this brown. Like,
let's go to the beach, but we're by this. What is this?
Yeah.
I thought you said we're going to the beach, man.
Nah, bro, that's not the beach.
But what is it that you do now? You focus on videography?
What kind of stuff you like shooting?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Just 1 second. I'm actually just need to
okay.
But yeah, I'm right now. I'm in the video lane, and so
you found that to be better than DJing at this point, right? And
you see, again, I'm a guy who just pay attention to what's going on.
Right.
So I don't believe in reinventing the wheel or coming up with something new if it works.
Right. You leave that to the young.
So like I said before, coming out of the promotion days and the promotion game,
you wanted to just make that.
Yeah. So I got into the whole video thing. I brought equipment because I needed my events to be, because I did weekly events. Mm-hmm. So if I did an event on Friday, by at least Sunday I'd like a recap, and then by Wednesday I'd like a little full 2-minute video. That was my ask. I had videographers, and that was like the hardest thing to get. So I said I'll just buy my own equipment. I had a crew, so I'll just teach them the basics of the camera, just hand them the cameras, tell them make sure you get these shots, make sure you get the long lines, make sure you get the bartenders, make sure you get the VIP, get every guest DJ in the DJ booth. So simple stuff like that. I'll just put the clips together. So that's how I got into the whole videography thing. Literally, I had no interest in being a videographer. I needed to promote my events.
And you just kind of found yourself doing stuff.
Yeah, so from there, like coming out of the promotion game, I just, went to just doing music videos, just to start flow, make money on the side. So I would still do video stuff. I had the equipment, so I would do music videos. And me as a kid, I like to cook. I started cooking since I was like 12.
Hell yeah.
So I always watch cooking shows, and me being from the islands, I don't know, I just think these different elements caused me to be where I am today. So I like animals. So Animal Planet was my favorite show. So now I got these cameras, I'm like, I could do my own shows. I could do my own cooking shows. I have my own travel concepts. So
be Steve Irwin?
Yeah, something like that. So I started doing my own thing and putting my own videos out.
Yeah.
And from that, people would gravitate to me and ask, hey, I like your work. I like the way you frame. Because I look at things in different frame.
Right, from a different.
Yeah, I could take pictures, but I don't like pictures. I don't like, because to me it don't tell the story. I get photography because you get to use your imagination and
right.
But videography to me like brings you in, and I, even if it's clips of the event, I could put music behind it now and paint that picture.
It's the movie.
Yeah, because
right.
I could make something that happens so boring look so exciting, like afterwards.
Right. Trust me, I've had to take some episodes here and there. I'm not gonna say that every episode we've ever had has been slow, but you get these slow spots and you gotta do a little post up.
Yeah. You cut out this and you cut out that. So with me with video too, like I have my own little style. Like I would cut clips, I'll record this. So to me, I could paint a picture. That's why I like getting into video.
Right. I share that a lot. I do a lot of the post production here, and I've had to learn that experience early on. That you're telling a story, because on audio we everyone gets the opportunity to hear everything in its entirety, mistakes or no mistakes. But once we get into the YouTube side of it, you're telling a story, you're cleaning it up, you're doing so many things to put that product to make it seem more presentable and more into a point. I feel the importance of that, and it takes. And for me, it wasn't videography. It took me, just editing to understand that, because I don't do videography. Well, I guess I do a little bit, right? If you're, woo, got it.
So you do.
But yeah, a little bit, right? So, but I can see where you're coming from that perspective.
See, me with video, I could better tell a story. And again, I don't need the entire thing on video. I just need pieces of what's going on, and again, I could set the mood with the music, I could set the mood with the tempo, I could set the mood with the shading of lights, I could set.
Is lighting important for you while you're filming?
Absolutely. When it comes to lighting, to me, you control what you could control. So if I could set up a perfect lighting situation, oh yeah, I would try and set the perfect lighting situation. But I think I tell somebody, like, equipment, I don't want to buy not one piece of equipment I don't need. So I have what I have because I need it. So in low light situations, if I know I'm going into a low light situation, I have low light cameras that I could use for set situations. But again, if you have perfect lighting, you use the best camera for that situation. Me, I like to travel small. I'm not one of them dudes that's gonna bring out the most expensive camera just to bring it out. I'm gonna bring out the most convenient camera to make my work as simple as possible for the situation, and that's it. I'm not gonna bring out the biggest, baddest just to bring out the biggest, baddest. That don't make no sense to me. Because to me, the biggest and baddest always equals more work. I'm not here to do more work. I'm here to deliver a good product that you are happy and satisfied with, even if it's by using my cell phone. If your budget is cell phone budget, I could do some shit with this cell phone.
Trust me, hey, I'm no stranger to that.
Let me tell you, I'll do some shit with this cell phone. You'll be like, get out of here. Be like, yeah, bro.
I'm hoping this is still operating. I don't even know what's going on back there right now. But so listen, man. So the world of is it podcasting or video vlogging? A lot of that. It's going on now. A lot of people use what's out there, but I think they're using it without any education.
So that's how I know I got the goal. Not to say I got the goal, I'm gonna get the goal. With my media company, Faith Forward Media Group, again, I pay attention to people, right? I pay attention to movements and what's working with. So with this society, the movement of the younger generation, everybody's a movie star. Everybody's their own show.
Their main character.
Everybody's everybody's the main character in the show.
Every man show. Okay. My name is John Everyman.
Yeah. So my thing is, my thing is, if I could provide, because the easiest thing to do right now is go on your social media and go on YouTube. Easiest thing. It takes a little more work, and I get it because I had friends that was making moves in different lanes, and when it was time to do the extra, again, I tell my sons, the more you put in, the more you get out. You know what I mean? You do a little extra than your homeboy, trust me. You're gonna get a little extra. I promise you, every time.
Mamba mentality.
Yeah, you wake up an hour early every day and go sleep an hour late. Just that alone, put in a little more in the beginning, a little more in the end, you gonna get it. You gonna, promise you. It never fails.
Yeah,
that's the method that's never gonna fail.
Man. I'm a strong believer.
Yeah, if your homies do the same thing you do, and they big in your town, and you competing with them in your town, you know how you get bigger than them? Be big in your town and dominate the town next door.
Exactly.
Just do a little extra.
Yeah.
Trust me. Trust me. Yeah, make that drive. Hook up with the clubs, hook up with the venue in the next town.
Yeah.
And it's an hour drive. And you don't want to do it, but take that hour drive, son.
If you're doing something in Miami, a lot of listeners are out there. Drive to West Palm Beach.
Yes, that's it. That's all you got. That's why I be preaching.
I respect
that's
more.
All you gotta do.
I
Simple.
respect the artist that does that.
Do the same thing you doing. Do the same thing. I ain't telling you go create invent no new shit. That's what I tell you. I ain't here to create no new shit. Do the same thing you doing, but just step out the box and live. Because it's another thing I learned in facts. Whatever town you in, that's the last place that's gonna respect you. Wherever town you come from,
yeah.
Sad to say, that's the last place. So what you gotta do, you gotta get that other town pumping your name, and then your town is gonna be pissed off like, whoa, bro, this nigga from my place. Don't play. He represent my town, my city, my hood. Drake was a perfect example. My son mom is from Canada. I hear him. I know. Listen, man. Drake was the biggest joke in Canada when he was coming up. The biggest joke in Canada.
Yeah, it's on the pop.
Come on, man.
Star, bro.
Come on, man. The biggest joke. Yeah. Until America
that Lil Wayne
ate it up. Yes. When America ate him up, they said, whoa.
Yeah, that's our
he not from America.
They didn't fuck with Pitbull.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, it's a science, it's a mental thing. Because think about it.
It's like Pitbull down in Miami.
But Miami's got their complex though, where Miami wants to be New York and LA.
Yeah.
So you can't be from Miami and you have Weston popping. It doesn't matter. But
like Kodak Black.
If you're from Miami, it's almost like you
got New York popping though.
You gotta be popping in New York.
Yeah, but it's the same concept. You just gotta take it a little further. You can't just go to the town next door. You gotta go to the next town.
No, that's what and it's just what you gotta go wherever what you're doing. If you do reggaeton, go to Puerto Rico too.
Yes.
If you do comedy, you gotta go to New York.
Yes.
Yeah.
You gotta, because you're not your city, your town, your cousins, your uncles. They're not gonna do it for you. Sadly.
What camera? If you were someone that's gonna buy a camera, or you wanted to do a really high video quality,
if you were John Everyman,
right? If you were, asking for a friend over here, what would be the most ideal thing to do? Is it okay to stay using the cell phones throughout the whole existence of your podcast? Yeah. Is it good to have a nice fancy Panasonic one like you?
It depends if you got a team. If you got someone to hold it.
I say. Okay, somebody always told me also, again, I don't know, I'm like an old man with all these proverbs, right? Maybe that's why we're here so long. But somebody always tell me, just for what you, the position you want, not the position you got.
Yeah, you gotta walk
At the same time, remember, I just told you, use what you got, right?
Yeah.
Now, so I try to work that balance. Now, I say, if the platforms, okay, me doing video, right? I always say, dude, planning is key, right? If I could go in with a plan, dude, this shit I could, even on a mediocre budget, if you tell me what you want to do and how you want to do it, shit I could produce for you would be amazing.
But
if I go in blind,
I got an idea for you.
Tell me.
So I'm a rapper too, right? And I wanna remake the scene at the store from Menace to Society.
Okay.
What you say?
So
if I have the store,
Okay.
is that something I can do
That's
on a
what
$500
I'll show you
budget?
some shit, right? And I'll show you some budgets I've done it on, and you'll be like, get the fuck out of here. I've like even in my studio, I've done like literally just a wall. I've hung a mic in the ceiling and done some shit. People be like, yo, get the fuck out of here. That shit look good. Dude, my motto is the dollar store make money too. That's why I say whether it's a cell phone, whether it's a DSLR, whether it's a handy cam, whether it's a red camera. Not knocking nobody. I was at an event in Fort Lauderdale this week. I took my A7 III. That's my go-to. You talk about recommendation. If I have to recommend a camera, since I got my A7 III, I've got more expensive cameras after that. That camera has been the most impressive camera to me. Right. So versatile, whether it's pictures, whether it's video, when I'm doing like something serious or I'm at a fete and I just want in and out the camera. When I'm shooting a music video or a documentary and I'm a go do color correction.
On there, it's good with colors.
That shit is
and I think even
and the price point for it is right there.
And if you're trying, my work camera for a year was the A7 II, and that's a camera right now. If you're trying to be a professional at this thing and you got $1,200, $1,500 to a camera, you can get that A7 II, and you'll be rolling with that. To me,
nobody would know the difference. You learn, Sammy. You're gonna talk to her. She have a camera. I met her a couple of days ago, and I showed her stuff in that camera, and I showed her the difference, because a lot of people buy these cameras and they put it on auto, and it looks good. Because I saw some of her stuff, I'm like, oh, this looks pretty good. But then when I show her how to really work, I say usually what I learned, user error. My Panasonic, when I first got the camera, I called the company. I was about to return. I was like, I don't like this camera. I saw all these reviews, they look good, and this and that. I don't like the camera. I want to return it back. They're like, oh, really? This, that, user error. It was my fault. I didn't know how to use the camera, but if you learn how to use your equipment properly, that's why I always tell people, man, take the time, sit down,
is what you
learn every button, learn the pros and cons from the setting, learn difference. Sometimes it's your lighting. Sometimes you don't have to buy an expensive camera. Spend $200 on some lighting, and you will be like, this shit will be crazy.
A lot of people don't know you could adjust the exposure with your finger on the phone camera.
And and people don't realize that sometimes the reason, like I show her with her lens, I say, oh, this lens is good for this reason. The reason why this lens would cost more money is because of your f-stop. This is a low light lens. This is the only reason that lens costs way more money. You can pay almost $1,000 for this lens,
and you're just for that reason.
But you can pay $1,000 for this lens because it gives you good footage in low light. But you can spend $150 on some lights,
and it'll change it.
And you buy a regular lens for $200, and you get the same shit.
Yep. Listen,
you understand what I'm saying?
I've learned the importance of lighting.
So if we doing now don't get me wrong. Now if you're doing festivals and you can't walk around with a bunch of lights, then again that's why it's important with planning. If I know I'm doing a podcast or a show, like where I have a controlled environment, I'm not buying no expensive cameras. I'm gonna spend some money on some lights. I'm gonna make sure my scenery is good and spend money on the audio. That's what I'm gonna do. Because you can buy a cell phone these days from Walmart and get 1080. There's no YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. 720 is good enough.
Right.
So why do you need a 4K DSLR camera? Why do you need
that to your processor?
Why do you need an 8K? Yeah, why do you need that? If I know this is what... Now, if I'm taking my show, say for instance, I have a podcast, and I cut to... I'm talking about a festival we covered, and I'm going to cut to those footage, then I'm going to have a good DSLR, so when I go out on the road, I'm shooting in some good 4K. So when I'm showing it, you know what I'm saying, I still have good quality.
Right.
But to broadcast, why the hell I need that for?
Right. If you're sitting indoors, a facility.
Yeah, sometimes they look crazy to me. I go to some of these stations, I go to a show or something, a podcast, and I see red cameras. I'm like, y'all turning this into a movie?
Look.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, we're just shooting this to repurpose it for online, for web. Like, God, that's so expensive ass studio y'all got.
HBO
Y'all got y'all got a high ass budget studio for some internet shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? If something lean over, break or get wet or get wet.
It's the content that matters. It's not that quality.
Yeah.
This is season 5, man, and we're going through all our guests, asking them what's their top 5. And I heard you earlier in the conversation name 2 things that you love a lot, which are animals and cooking.
Okay.
So I'm gonna lead with animals. Name me your top 5 animals.
Woo. I would say number 1, because I had as a pet, and it was different. It was my iguana, Pepper. Anybody know Pepper? I had Pepper for 12
Shout out
years.
to Pepper.
Shout out to the iguanas.
Yeah.
My number 1 pet, Pepper.
Okay.
After her, I had Boston Terriers.
Okay.
Them little things.
Damn, you really are a Caribbean man.
Yeah.
By these choices. They're great pets.
Yeah. So number 3. 3 and 4 lived in the same place. So it would be, I had stingrays. I had 2 stingrays.
Stingrays?
Yeah, in a tank.
Oh, okay.
What did I just say, man?
Matter of fact, the rest of the 5 lived in that tank.
Okay.
So I had 2 stingrays.
Uh-huh.
Beautiful stingrays, man.
No, that sounds exotic. Yes, so you said you have a company that works on this with other people, right? Or
Yes.
For other people that want to do their own YouTube shows and whatnot, right?
Yeah.
What's the name of the company?
Face Forward Media Group.
Face Forward?
Yeah.
Media Group?
Yeah, like facing forward.
Okay, where can people find you, I guess, whatever?
Yeah, Instagram, Face Forward Media Group. YouTube, Face Forward Media Group. The website, Face Forward Media Group. You can find us.
And on this social media, I'm sure it's the same, right?
Yeah, same thing. Facebook, all across.
So if they want to make any requests, should they go on?
Yeah, you could do the Instagram. We also have a Roku channel. One of our companies, Caribbean Streaming Network.
Really?
Sponsor. Yeah, we do. We cover a lot of Caribbean events, whether it's festivals. We put a lot of music videos. We do for Caribbean artists up there. Car shows, we just a lot of Caribbean events. We have a lot of.
Tell them I love the Caribbean. I'm Cuban. I'm Caribbean too.
We have
Right?
we didn't fully launch it yet. We're working on it, but we have a Latin streaming network too. Just parallel, same concept, but covering Latin culture, whether it's music.
Mira que aquí estamos aquí representando
Adiós.
con mi amigo, señor Stone.
Sí.
De Orlando.
¿Cómo se dice videographer?
Yeah, but we again with that era.
Sí.
I forward thinking, we got the Caribbean Streaming Network, Latin Streaming Network, Afro Streaming Network, Hip Hop Streaming Network, Country Streaming Network.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we bought all of those and in the back.
Where's the erotic and weed streaming network?
So we got weed shows, but not an actual streaming network. We have a show called High Grade Convo.
What? Listen, I got a high grade convoy right here.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to. Yeah, we do interviews. Just talking about connoisseurs and things, and the change of the industry.
Yeah, we had that earlier, that blunt red talk.
Yeah.
And did you have a good time hanging out with this man?
Absolutely. It was a. I mean, I didn't know we would have anything to talk about, man.
Listen,
I'm surprised.
See, people underestimate this show. You look at it like this is a dainty looking show, but when you walk in here and you see the Disney magic we have,
I know,
no pun intended.
I know.
Please don't sue us.
I don't know if it was what you was passing me, but yeah, you got me talking.
But yeah, man, there's a little bit of magic in there. That's how we do it. We're in the magic city.
I appreciate you guys having me on.
Nah, man, thank you so much. Thank you to Mateo for being here. Guys, make sure you like and subscribe. See that subscribe button? Press on that subscribe button there. Click on it, smash it, whatever you want to do. Punch it in its face, whatever. But follow us, okay? Give us a follow. Everyman Podcast Show. We're on all streaming platforms. Everyman Podcast Show is the way you can find us. Even on social media, it's Everyman Podcast Show. I am John Everyman. And quick shout out again to my dear friend Juicy Jen for allowing us to come.
Fuck you, Walter!
Fuck off, Walter. We can't let season 5 go by so much and we forget this. I feel like I'm slipping on my job. Fuck off, Walter. You don't know who he is, but
I'm trying to find, what did Walter do? Like
it's a running thing on the show.
Yeah, he's just a terrible person. I don't have enough time to explain it. But
well, fuck you, Walter.
Yeah, thank you.
This is my dude. This is my dude. Walter.
It's the season.
Fuck off, Walter.
Fuck off, Walter.
Yeah.
Vete para la mierda.
Hey, unless Walter is like a big black dude, like I respect them big black dude.
No, but he is black.
He's Haitian.
He's Haitian.
That's the worst ones. Them dudes always angry.
That's what I'm saying.
They're always angry.
He's
Like,
like,
I have a Haitian friend. He be calling me on some WhatsApp shit. He like, hey, Stone, let's help. I be like, what I do to you? He like, no, just call it. I'm like, why
Well,
you?
he sounds a little more sad. It's more like, hey, what's up?
No. These Haitians, I know they be mad all the time.
You ever seen Winnie the Pooh? You know the sad donkey that would talk. He'd be like, and he talked to Winnie the Pooh, say, hey, or he go, hey guys. It was like that, but a little grumpy.
Yeah, now you got me feeling bad now. All right,
No, fuck him still. No, stay with this. Stay with me. Stay with me.
you sure?
Guys,
the show.
All right,
guys, go check you out, man. We'll see you next one.
Psalm says the true six made just like him, born in his likeness.
There's got to be a parent somewhere that made the mistake of driving their kids to school with the Everyman Show on.
I'm sure there is. I'm sure someone might have played it.
I'm the light, I'm the dark, I'm the wrong, I'm the right. Pass the ganja split, pass it to me from the right. Then after the split, me I got on the most high.
They said they ain't cutting the lights off. Okay, I was just making
You don't
sure.
pay me enough.
Yeah, the sound guy say it's over. Fuck you. I don't even care if I got nothing to do with the electricity. I'm just out of here.